I've been sitting here and thinking about New Year's resolutions because I've never done that before. But I need some inspiration, and I was thinking to get out and ask some people for some. Hi everyone, I'm in the beautiful city of Ghent enjoying a lovely vegan breakfast. And let's go. Now the new year 2024.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have made a New Year's resolution for yourself, something you want to
I don't
improve?
make that. No, because I don't know if I will keep it. So I make a resolution when the time is there. It must not be New Year.
My New Year's resolutions, probably the same as the most kind of people, do more sports.
Yeah, this is a cliche, but I want to move around a bit more.
Okay.
I do sports once a week and I would like to do it twice because, it's really nice to do. It gives me a good feeling.
Yeah.
Before I intend to do more sports, we're here in Ghent, so enjoy the food, enjoy the drinks, and then perhaps more sports.
Yeah, and the beers and the fries and
For sure.
everything else.
Oh yeah, I mean just tried the fries, so it's perfect.
So the resolutions are out of the window already.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
I work in a gym, so I see the New Year's resolutions. It's
A lot of
busier,
people
yes.
coming.
And it's maybe a little bit of a bad timing because you start on the 1st of January. Most people on the 3rd or the 2nd because everyone was still drinking and everything. But you know, but it's a good thing to start your year off the right way.
Ja, ik ben al gestopt met roken met al 2 maanden en een half. Dus het wordt ook duur. Zij wil dat niet, maar dat is haar keuze.
Ja.
Dus ja.
Quelque chose que vous voulez faire improvement
moins
pour
boire.
vous-même. Moins boire.
Arrêter de boire un peu d'alcool. Il faut aller doucement.
Ça va être difficile.
It's not really a resolution. It's more like this month you wanna just like don't do certain things just to sustain. Like, can we be a month without alcohol, for example? You know, it's the casual thing of like on January I'm not gonna drink, I'm not gonna do this.
Et sinon, les objectifs, on continue comme ça. On essaye d'aller toujours plus loin, de se pousser.
Oui.
Je pense que c'est important.
Non, je suis pas adepte des résolutions. Bon, après, on essaye toujours de se dire, on va essayer de changer certaines choses dans l'année. Maintenant, se mettre un plan, pas spécifiquement.
No.
It's now 5 years ago. Reasons are personal or corona, and we hope to become more and more of in a normal life.
Yeah, I'm trying to read more books, but that's basically it.
Okay.
That's my only New Year's resolution.
Okay.
Reading more reading.
More reading?
For me.
Something for you?
Try to communicate with him in an adult way.
Is it sometimes not going well?
There's work to do.
From both sides?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if you have a New Year's resolution that you've made for yourself.
We have, right? We have been together 1.5 years, so we wish to make it very much more years. So my first wish is to be married with her. Yeah, we hope to have a good year, to visit a lot of beautiful places and cities, and to enjoy life.
Saving even more money.
Our resolution is we're going to find a place where we can find happiness.
In the world.
In the world. Yeah, but we started 2024 off nice, and we think it's going to be our year.
We feel like it's going to be a great year for us.
Okay.
So
Positive
we hope.
to hear.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't call them resolutions anymore, I call them aspirations. Because I think it's a better thing to actually aspire rather than put yourself into like a box of, I must do it. Because I think by the end of the year, when you don't do them, I think a lot of people actually feel more down on themselves the fact they haven't done it, and it's a repetitive thing.
Moi, la résolution de 2024, c'est de ne pas avoir de résolution. Je l'avais jamais fait, mais là, je me suis dit, cette année, je ne veux pas de résolution, donc je n'en ai pas pris.
So I have aspirations just to have a better work-life balance in the sense of don't invest in work and be fully invested, but also kind of protect yourself enough that you can still enjoy yourself outside. So I'm kind of looking for a better work-life balance, a bit of exploring, visiting my sister here, and kind of just having that better balance kind of generally in life.
Do you have a New Year's resolution? Let me know in the comments and click the like button now. In fact, click the like button anyway. You said you would like to travel more. Are there specific countries on your list you would like to visit?
The thing is, yes, I want to go everywhere, but it's also a concern of the planet, actually. I want to travel far outside of Europe, but that means that you have to take the plane as well. So, yeah, it's kind of a moral dilemma, actually.
This is the first travel in this year.
Yeah. What other countries are in your planning?
Spain, France, and maybe Italy.
Italy as well? Okay. And you're from Turkey, you said?
Yes,
from Turkey. What do you think about Belgium? What's your impression?
We are here at about 1 hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Our first impressions are very good.
I don't know where I'll go yet. I'll go to France, but that is like really nearby, so not so special. But I would like to visit like more of Asia, especially, and South America. Seems nice as well, but yeah, those are just ideas, nothing concrete yet.
Have you tried having resolutions in the past, and how did it work out for you?
No, not necessarily. I tried resolutions in the past. It's just something you think of it in the first day in the new year, and then the next day it's gone. It's forgotten.
Ja, maar ik hou dat nooit niet langer vol dan 2 weken.
Non, je pense que c'est surtout des travails sur soi-même. Je pense que tous les jours on est en combat contre soi. Il faut toujours se dépasser. Je pense que c'est que entre nous que ça peut se passer bien.
Ja, ik ben ook veel verbeterd. Sinds dat ik haar leren kennen heb, was ik verbeterd in het leven, want ik was op verkeerde pad aan het gaan. Ik had ambras met de familie, ik was met mijn ma niet meer overeen, ik hoorde niemand niet meer. En sindsdien heb ik die klik ook al gemaakt van, nu ga ik het beter doen en ik ben op de goede weg. Dus.
Maar dat is positief.
Ja, inderdaad.
Oké. What do you think the new year will bring?
I hope with the elections that people are smart enough to vote for the right people.
That's a great question mark for me. But it's interesting. There are a lot of possibilities, but what will be the solution? You can see several things who can be positive, but also negative.
Yeah.
It all depends from some persons. And I hope that we and the world, when there will be a lot of elections during this year, that the world will choose the right man on the right place.
I said to you earlier on, it's the biggest year, I think, for democracies in the world. It's the biggest voting year ever this year.
Basically.
So a difficult world now, and it's a world in transition. So we don't know in which side it will go.
Not for extremely rechts.
Right.
Yeah, because they don't be aware that then all kind of subsidies for culture and so on will also disappear. And it will, for the many people, there will be racism.
I would like to believe that we can move on and start realising that helping each other is much better than working against each other. But typically the percentage of people working against each other is much higher than people working for each other. So if I think about the world, I don't have a good feeling that this year is going to move in a positive way.
It's not that positive news. If you just look in the news, what's happening in the world, if it is now climate, if it is the wars, I hope it will become positive. But I guess the outlooks are not that positive. So I hope the wise men will get to a resolution.
Yeah, actually, I'm not looking that positively at the future. I hope it will get better, but for now, I really don't know.
For the first time in a while, the impacts that a lot of people have felt across the world for decades in unstable areas, we are feeling that in our normal lives. So I feel like that's a good thing in a way because it actually makes us more active.
But yeah, as the world, everybody has his own goals, his own targets to get. So I'm not sure.
If you look at the situations going on in the world, doesn't really look too good right now, especially in Gaza. The situation is terrible. I fear that it's not going well there. I hope it's going to be better and that action will be taken because I have the feeling that nothing is done, that people who have the power don't take the power actually. So I hope on that part that things will get better.
In the past, we passed lots of terrible story, COVID, wars, and other stuff.
On est toujours surpris par des forces majeures, soi-disant. Mais de toute façon, on souhaite toujours que des bonnes nouvelles.
Like every people, I just want to see some peace all over Europe and in the world. And that's it, I think. Peace is this is the common
most
wish.
important wish. Peace.
Yeah, peace.
In the world, yes.
Surtout la paix, que la victoire pour le Palestine. C'est ce qu'on souhaite vraiment.
I hope especially it will be a year that will bring some peace.
Yes,
Because
definitely.
I'm teaching to students who come from abroad, like from Ukraine.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So every day in the classroom you are confronted with the problems. So I hope that this year will bring an end to all that.
If we can get through this year in some way, that would be really positive, just because I think it is a very precarious time to live in. We are in a very lucky position. Despite our struggles, there are bigger struggles going out there.
In the summer holiday, many of my students said, "Oh, I'm going back, I want to see my family." And we were really afraid, will they come back? How will it be?
Yeah.
That's my wish for next year.
Yeah.
But we will see.
It will be a lot of challenges, that's for sure.
Ah, c'est plutôt à nous de donner, c'est pas à Nouvel An de nous donner. Je pense que si on peut que s'améliorer, c'est à nous tous de s'améliorer. Mais si ça continue comme ça, ça va être de pire en pire tous les ans, quoi.
We will succeed to pass them and to be okay and to enjoy life.
We had no real vacation during the last years, and we are looking forward to good news.
Les Jeux Olympiques en France?
Oui, les Jeux Olympiques.
Oui, et en plus, nous, à Lille, il y a des épreuves sportives qui sont accueillies chez nous, à Lille.
Okay.
Voilà, ça va être le grand chamboulement à Lille aussi, certainement.
Est-ce que vous allez voir quelque chose?
Non, c'est trop cher.
Je suis pas sûre.
Oui, les tickets sont...
C'est pas des Jeux Olympiques pour tout le monde. Donc,
c'est pas très démocratique,
non.
finalement.
Mais bon, après, on peut toujours les voir à la télé. Hein, mais bon. C'est pas foufou.
I would personally just say to individual people, like, it starts from yourself. If you think positively, you can easily pass that on, even if you pass it on to one person. Don't try and create too big because it doesn't work. Just start from the first and move from there, you know? It's difficult, I know, because times are always hard at the moment, but a smile goes a long way.
Bloody hell, that was exhausting. I guess I'll just not have a New Year's resolution after all. So why not tell me yours in the comments below? And I see you in the next video. Bye.